Okay, let's get back to our top story, which is related to our weather and that these conditions have been quite dry. And then over in the gorge, windy to fuel not one, but 3 fires.
Yeah, we talk about the downsloping winds a lot here in the valley location. Well, since the winds are becoming a little more onshore, cooling us here in the valley, it's becoming a downsloping wind event for our friends out towards the east. So that's why these wildfires have become so explosive so quickly today, starting earlier this afternoon and really exploding through the afternoon and evening hours. These are just a few of the images coming in from the Dalles location, looking to the west towards the Rowena fire. Of course, our friend Tito Rodriguez providing those images for us. And Sarah James picking up on a bit of a video of the wildfire smoke. And you'll notice it's not billowing vertically from the base up into the atmosphere. It's blowing directly along the horizon. That means the wind gusts are extremely strong. That's what we've been seeing. The good news is this evening, we're starting to see the winds out towards the Dalles taper back to about 25 miles per hour. And again, you can see exactly where those 3 fires are currently burning. The largest of the 3, the Rowena fire, but it's the Sand Hill fire and the Grant Lake fire that are extremely close together as those strong westerly winds howl through the Columbia River Gorge. And we are expected to see them ramp back up again as we move our way into tomorrow afternoon and evening, nearing wind gusts of 30 to 35 miles per hour, very similar to what we saw today. So it's imperative that the fire crews get the upper hand with those fire and flames as the winds die back early tomorrow morning. And again, another image just really showing how strong those winds are. And it almost looks like maybe some fire retardant there. This, of course, coming in from Randall Myers, capturing this explosive photo as well. Unfortunately, it's not surprising that we are seeing these fires crop up as our fire danger now crops its way back up into the moderate category as dry conditions remain up in elevation. Along with above average temperatures, government camp right now have 51 degrees. And our snow deficit, while it is typical for it to melt for this time of year, we are sitting about 30 inches below where we should be for the start of June. On top of that, the number of rain-free days has amounted to over a week. That is approaching almost 10 to 15 days by the time our next chance of rain does return. Now, a previous severe thunderstorm warning has expired, but leaving behind a trail of hail and also abundant lightning. With very little rain associated with those thunderstorms, that poses a new threat of lightning starting and potentially spreading brand new fires. As we take a live look at our radar and satellite across our area, calm, quiet, and mostly clear, although a few more clouds will be in the mix tonight as our temperatures are sitting slightly cooler comparatively speaking to where we were this time yesterday. Increasing those clouds through the rest of the night tonight here in Portland, temperatures sliding back to the low 50s, all as we prepare for this trough of cooler air to hopefully push some of that marine layer up and over the Cascades to reduce the wildfire potential, increase our relative humidity values, and hopefully slow those winds as well as the cloud coverage increases slightly for tomorrow, very similar to what we saw above our heads today. Again tomorrow, it's not until Friday that we start to increase the clouds and drop those temperatures. Tonight here in the city, increasing the clouds, temperatures fall back into the low 50s for us. Mid-70s is the end goal tomorrow, and our 7-day forecast does show that warm, dry stretch of weather taking us all the way into Father's Day weekend. Sunday, 81. We keep those 80s moving our way into next week, but if we keep our fingers and toes crossed, hopefully we can squeeze out a few isolated raindrops Tuesday night into Wednesday, and hopefully that system is strong enough that it would push over the Cascades and move into that fire-prone area of central Oregon and Washington.
Yeah, all those conditions that will help, ease up the drought situation, of course, help firefighters. We'll take it.
Yes, we will.
Thanks, Josh.